My darling, 3 nice habits that you need to stop. Why? Because you're just selling yourself short. And listen, I get it. We all have our traumas and our reasons why we can be nice people, nice guys, even nice girls have these issues. I've had my own issues. I'm happy to share some personal stories as well. But listen, you want to stop doing this. Why? Because when you are a nice guy, you're ultimately betraying yourself. And I want you to stop betraying you. Why? Because you matter, babe. You're important, and your desires and the things that you want really matter. And putting people first above those is not how you want to continue living through life. It may feel like the easy way, but when you make 100 of those choices, what you will find at the end result of those 100 choices is a loss of yourself, a loss of identity, a loss of your voice, a loss of your own happiness. And I don't want that to happen to you. So make sure that, by the end of this video, you really understand what I'm sharing with you so that you have the right tools to go out and make your life different. So one of the first nice guy habits that you gotta stop doing right now is this. When you're doing this thing, it repulses women. It teaches women on a subconscious level that she cannot trust you. This breaks trust with a woman. This kills a woman's sex drive and her desires for you. And that is when you allow her to lead. You have got to stop allowing women to lead in your life, making all the decisions. We're going here, we're going then, we need to do this. No, we're not eating that, we're eating this. You need to wear this, you need to wear that. All of those things where she is constantly leading you is a no-no. It actually makes her resent you on the inside, because at the core of every woman, healthy woman, not trauma-based, not hyper independent, but a woman who is soft in her femininity needs a masculine man to be able to lead her. When she is leading the relationship, she will subconsciously resent you. You will feel like a weak man to her. When she sees other strong men, she's going to desire them more than you. I think of have you seen the picture with Jeff Bezos and his fiance, Lauren Sanchez? And then Leonardo, can you imagine? People are like, can you imagine being a billionaire? A billionaire. You guys have always talked shit in the comments about, oh yeah, if you just have money, that's all you need. So this guy's a multi-billionaire, and Leonardo DiCaprio, who I don't get it. I don't get what the dude's got a dad bod. He's a perpetual, gives me lost boy vibes. I don't know. I don't get the allure with him, but you see Jeff Bezos. Did you ever see the picture where she's just like ogling? She's just like almost worshiping Leonardo DiCaprio. And it's like, here she is with her billionaire fiance, but Leonardo DiCaprio, who doesn't even have like half the fortune that this guy has, captures him. Why? Because when you're letting a woman lead and make the moves, it's dangerous. She doesn't respect you. So if I were advising Jeff Bezos, I'd be like, bro, you got to start locking things in. You've given her too much free reign. You got to get the respect back. You can't just do what she wants. Which leads me to the second thing that I think that nice guys do wrong, and what I think he may be doing wrong as well. But the point of the matter is, a woman always needs to feel that leadership side of you. That's why I'm always championing you guys and begging you guys to come back to your leadership ways, because this is what works. This is what makes you actually desirable to women. This is how you keep your woman, and this is how she doesn't leave you for another man, is through this. Quit allowing her to lead you. Now, sometimes you might be that guy who you don't know how to lead, you don't know what to say. You're like, Arica, I don't know. I feel like I am that guy who's too nice. And I feel like, yeah, I'm letting her walk all over things, but I don't know what to freaking say. I don't know how to change this, Arica. I get what you're saying. That's me. Babe, use my boundaries Bible, because what I did was I helped people who have lost their voice, who don't feel powerful in standing up with themselves. I created scripts so that you feel equipped to stand up for yourself, because sometimes when you don't know what to say, having just a guideline to go, okay, I can say this in this scenario and this is going to get me out of hot water, or this is going to make her respect me more. This is actually going to make her desire me more sexually. Get that boundaries Bible. I even updated it. There's a 2025 edition. So be sure to get that, because that's going to show you what to say and using the right language so that she feels like you were the leader. Here is the second one that I see guys do, and it's back to the Jeff Bezos things. When you do this second one, it's the same thing. It shows disrespect. And you might be thinking, I'll get to it. It shows disrespect, but the reason why a woman stops respecting you and she actually starts disrespecting you, like I personally found that very disrespectful. The picture of Lauren Sanchez ogling over in front of Jeff Bezos is super disrespectful, because that's your man. I've even done that before, where I was in my ego and was out for a dinner date, and I feel horrible even sharing this publicly, but I apologize to the guy profusely. I remember being on this group dinner and there was a hot guy, and I just started seeing a guy, and the guy was making this mistake, and I'm going to share this mistake with you. This nice guy mistake. And this other guy, he was so good looking, he was very accomplished, and he came up to our table and started talking to me. And all the other guys were like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, he's just talking to her. And the guy sitting next to me didn't say anything. He obviously went ballistic later, and still reminds me of this story to this day. We're still friends. But yeah, it was so disrespectful of me. And it was so disrespectful of Lauren to do that to Jeff. But the reason why a woman disrespects you when I share this second thing is because you are disrespecting yourself. I know that sounds a bit of a gaslighting, but the truth of the matter is, yes, a woman still has her responsibility to respect a man. And I don't condone my behavior in that time, and I don't condone her behavior. This is not to condone behavior, okay? But what this is saying is, when you do this, you are ultimately disrespecting yourself. The minute that you start disrespecting yourself, you give other people the permission to disrespect you as well. And I see this a lot with nice guys that I've coached in the past, is the people out. This is not just in the home. It's just not in their relationship. It shows up in the workplace. Do your coworkers disrespect you? Do you end up getting pushed down with a bunch of bitch work? Do your family members call you complaining and dumping all their problems on you? Does everyone just see you as the nice guy? More than likely, you're disrespecting yourself, and this is how you're disrespecting yourself. Here's the second thing that nice guys, you need to stop right now, and that's always wanting to please her, always trying to please her. You have to please yourself first and foremost. You cannot give to another human being what you don't have. And what a lot of nice guys like to do is try to be sneaky little fuckers and try to manipulate the situation by going, if I am overly nice to her, if I just people please her and make her every wish my command, then ultimately she will give me the love, she'll give me the devotion, she'll give me all. No. You want her to give that to you because she desires you and wants you for the man that you are, not because you're manipulating her by trying to overly please her. And the reality is, nice people want to back away their door into respect by being people pleasers, and they always lose in the end. The reality is, human beings, we are disruptive people, and we're not here to make everybody happy. That is not our job. It's not God's job, and it's not your job. Quit trying to please her. You have to take accountability for yourself and to start making yourself happy, even when it disrupts other people. And so I would love if this is really resonating. You're like, shit, Arica, you are hitting some points, and damn it, this is speaking to me. I want you to make a proclamation over your life, and I want you to write in the comment section, I am a disruptor. Because the nice guy, that's something that he has to start moving into, is feeling like it's okay to not make people happy. all the time, that he can disrupt things and say, actually, I'd like to do this. Actually, I don't like the way this conversation is going. It's okay to disrupt things. And like I said, I gave you that whole script and my Boundaries Bible of equipping you how to have better boundaries with women. So make sure that you get that. Here's the third and last thing. And you know, I will have a huge playlist at the end of this video to really give you more support on this, because I know just one video is not enough. So trust me, there's gonna be a whole playlist at the end for you to watch. But here's the third thing that I see a lot of nice guys do. And this is something that you can start implementing right away, is keep your plans. Most nice guys will stop the world for a woman. And that's okay on occasion, but it cannot be every single time. She needs to know that you are about your own life, that you have a mission. I've said this over and over, but she needs to know that you are on a mission, that she is not the only mission of your life, but there's something that you are accomplishing, whether it's with your health, whether it's with your mental health, whether it's with your finances, what your hobbies, whatever it may be, your personal development. She needs to understand that your plans are just as important as hers, and as hers are for her own self. She can't just show up in your life and start making demands of your time. When you have plans, I know you want to see her, I know she's beautiful, I know she gives you a dopamine rush, but when you stick to your own plans, it creates a foundation where she feels like you're a rock, a healthy way, that cannot be moved, that she knows she can't just go pushing you around. But when you say you have plans, you commit to them. Why? Because you are committed to yourself. And that is the biggest thing that you as a nice guy need to learn in this video, is that this really requires a different way of living in terms of you starting to commit to you, committing to yourself. That is, if you've heard anything in this video, I want you to understand that now is the time for you to start committing to yourself. You're worthy of it. You're deserving of it. You should honor yourself, because why? You want to be proud of the man that you see in the mirror. When you look back, you can go, that man honors himself. You want people to honor and respect you. I want to ask you, how often are you honoring and respecting yourself? I love you so much, and as promised, here is a whole playlist of videos. This is a topic I get really passionate about, so if you want to hear more of that passion to inspire you, then watch these videos. You take care. I'll see you soon.